Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. If you're tuning in, you're probably someone looking for a little more clarity, maybe a bit more focus, or honestly, just a way to cut through the absolute chaos of our daily grind. Well, today, we're going to look at this remarkably elegant philosophical lens to view our routines through. We're drawing directly from a profound text known as the Second Warning of the 21st Word. We are going to unpack exactly how a single ancient practice can completely reframe the way you experience your crazy modern life.
So think about your typical morning routine for a second. The alarm goes off, and boom, you are immediately thrust into it, right? School, work, chores, errands, and of course that endless, exhausting cycle of scrolling through your phone until you finally just crash back into bed. It is so incredibly easy to view a day as nothing more than, just passing hours that you have to survive. But it actually begs a pretty pivotal question. Does prayer only change a few minutes of your time, or does it actually fundamentally alter the meaning of your entire day? Well, getting to the bottom of that requires a massive shift in perspective.
All right, Section 1, more than just an ordinary day.
To truly answer that question we just asked, we first need to totally redefine what a day actually is. We really have to move way beyond this idea that you're just living through a mundane 24-hour cycle. The source text introduces this incredible, completely paradigm-shifting concept called a new world. Think about it. Every single morning you wake up, a new door opens to this little micro-world. It's not just a block of time passing you by. It is a world shaped entirely by you. It's built by the choices you make, the exact words you choose to speak, the things you focus your eyes on, and your actions from dawn to dusk. You are literally the architect of this daily world, and this world is uniquely 100% yours.
Which brings us to Section 2, the 5 main stops of the day.
Now, this framework completely reframes prayer. It asks us to stop viewing it as a chore, or just, another tedious little item to check off your to-do list. Instead, it becomes this illuminating center that actually anchors our daily structure. Let's just slow down for a second and look at how brilliantly this structures your time. We've got these 5 chronological anchors throughout the day. The morning prayer, that sets your direction before the world even has a chance to get loud. Noon, right in the absolute middle of your peak busyness, pulls you right back to your center. Then the afternoon prayer makes you realize the day is waning, which kind of grounds your endless ambitions. Evening arrives to show us transience, that everything, no matter how incredibly stressful, passes. And finally, the night prayer teaches submission and peace as you step into the dark. These aren't just times on a clock, right? They are essential psychological and spiritual pit stops meant to ground you.
Let's move on to Section 3, scattered days that lost their center.
But what happens when we skip those pit stops? Well, the alternative is a day that quickly spirals out of control. Just think about doing the exact same physical tasks. In one scenario, your day is illuminated and spiritually centered, but in the other, it's a scattered mess, completely consumed by your phone, by constant rushing, by sudden bursts of anger, and by comparing yourself to everyone else online. That kind of day doesn't deepen your character or bring you peace. It simply depletes you.
And that leads us to Section 4, endurance point against difficulties.
Now, I want to be very, very clear about something here. Building an illuminated day through these 5 stops doesn't mean you suddenly have this easy, magical day with 0 problems. Life doesn't work like that. But listen closely to this quote directly from the text. Prayer places a direction and an endurance point within that difficulty. The challenges at school, those incredibly stressful conversations, the crushing workload, they are all still going to be there. But you now have a vital endurance point. You aren't just getting tossed around by the storm of daily life anymore. You are securely anchored right in the middle of it. It gives you the actual stamina to face the difficulty without losing yourself to it.
Okay, Section 5, a small 10-second step. So the big question, how do we actually bring this profound philosophy into our immediate reality? How do we start building that anchor today, right now? Well, the source provides this wonderfully simple, highly actionable rule. It is just a small 10-second step. Step 1. After you finish a prayer, don't immediately jump up and sprint back into the chaos of your tasks. Just pause. Step 2. Wait exactly 10 seconds and ask yourself this single question. How can I live the rest of my day more purely? And that's it. In those 10 intentional seconds, you are taking complete control of your new world and deciding exactly how the next few hours are going to look.
Ultimately, this is the core takeaway, guys. Prayer is a center that illuminates the whole day, not just a few minutes. It is literally the architectural framework that holds the scattered, stressful pieces of our lives together, infusing our daily grind with this profound, lasting meaning. I want to leave you with this final, lingering thought to carry with you long after today. Remember, every single morning, a brand new micro-world opens up to you. You are its architect. So, with which light are you building your world today?